So GSX has now been out for over a week, and so far it has caused a lot of controversy in the MSFS region. In fact, it has divided some of us because of many factors which I will discuss in this video. But in this video, what we will aim to do is to find out, is GSX Pro for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 actually worth it? Hey, what's going on Flight Simmers? My name is Rowan and welcome back to another one of our videos on our channel. As you are all aware, GSX released on the 18th of August, and to the eye it looks amazing. I mean, from that short trailer at the beginning I was showing, it just about looks perfect. But like many add-ons we've seen released before, you could really paint a picture and make it look perfect, but the quality of paint may actually disappoint you. So will GSX do this for us flight simulation enthusiasts? To start off, we will look at the initial problem that many content creators and members of the flight simulation community encountered in the first few days of its release. As I'm sure you're all aware who purchased GSX, it wasn't the greatest when marrying GSX to MSFS. In fact, it almost went the opposite way. So nearly everyone that I at least know of who used it early on had issues from the first install. And I'm not talking about small bugs like vehicles clipping into aircrafts or performance issues, I am talking about actual crash to desktops. Which is actually a major issue for us if we can't even load into our sim. Now, with most of the issues starting with aircrafts loading up into gates or ramps that are too small, potentially causing issues with the GSX software, positioning aircraft around the aircraft and clipping into multiple objects. It was also discovered that the online functionality of MSFS was impeding on the GSX software. From this, it was creating excessive bugs in the code from the software, eventually leading to many crashed desktops which a lot of people encountered. Now, I do have to say that this was not FS Dream Team's fault. In fact, it was actually from the side of Microsoft which was causing the issues. But now, from what I'm aware of, the issue has been resolved with a patch. However, if you are still encountering crash to desktops, there is still a temporary solution which we have for you to get your sim running and to actually use it without having any form of crash to desktops, with a few limitations. So the temporary solution is to basically turn off all multiplayer and online functionality for MSFS and then give GSX a clean install into your community folder. Doing this will remove any old files which may have corrupted from the online functionality before, so it is important that you do give it a fresh install. But with that, you have the limitation of not being able to fly online or multiplayer with your friends or whoever it may be, and you may also be limited with certain areas, especially when it comes to scenery and terrain. So moving on from the issues of GSX, let's look at the capability of it. Like many of us who use GSX in the FSX days, GSX Pro may actually take you on a trip down memory lane. Although the menus are slightly different in appearance, the structure of the add-on is relatively the same. We still have our MSFS styled menus displaying all of our options when we load into the gate, and from that menu we have options like boarding, deboarding, catering, refueling, pushback, stairs or jetways and many other fully customizable options. Thanks to FS Dream Team, GSX Pro already has some presets for certain major airports, if not most of them, meaning that we do not have to customize locations of vehicles in the stand. It also gives us to create custom settings for how we want the boarding process to occur. With this, it allows us to set start and finish locations where passengers or packs will leave the terminal, and also set waypoints at our own discretion, meaning that we could create a highly detailed passenger route that we want our passengers to walk to and from the terminal to our aircraft. And then, like for passengers, we can also customize the vehicles at the gate too. We can decide what type of vehicle we wish to use for a specific airline, whether that is belt loaders or cargo beds, or even different types of pushback tugs. We can also select the location of positioning for these vehicles as well, so not only do we get the option of choosing what type of vehicle we use, the branding on it, but also the location of it. So that basically breaks down what GSX really is. Now moving on, with all of these features it really does beg the question, with the added hassle of waiting for the patches, is GSX Pro by FS Dream Team really worth the money? Today on their website they are selling GSX Pro for £32.40, which is over £6 more than the original GSX for FSX. However, we do need to take into consideration that the added features that we will get are much more beneficial, especially more personalised, which takes advantage of MSFS. So to summarise this quick video, it really comes down to personal preference in terms of making that decision of, is GSX Pro really worth it? Now, with FlightSim.to and other amazing freeware communities, we do have plenty of products which can achieve a very similar result. However, with these products being freeware, they don't frequently get updated, unlike payware products like GSX, who have dedicated employees who will manage and update said add-ons. The other factor which weighs into GSX's favour is the customization. No other add-on on the market can achieve the personal touch GSX can actually achieve, whether it's the custom waypoints and placements of the people or vehicles, or the correct usage of vehicles at certain airports and companies with the correct logos on them too. So to finally answer your question, I do personally believe GSX is actually worth it, purely because of the level of control and customization you have on the add-on. Although I do believe that their pricing is a bit steep, they have created an add-on that we have all been waiting for a very long time. And of course, like any new product that releases into the market, there will always be issues, especially with MSFS being such a sensitive sim. However, I do believe that FS Dream Team has overcome said issues, and GSX is now ready and stable to be implemented into our sims right now. With that, I do need to end this video right now. If you did enjoy it, make sure you do click on that like and subscribe button, and if you really want to help support us even more, leave a comment below saying what you liked, or even leave your own opinions on GSX. Thank you so much for watching and taking your time. My name is Rowan and you have been watching Information Alpha.